Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, if you can't tell by the title, we have got a new palette to play with. Yes, we have got the new Beautybay Bright 2.0 palette. I'm so excited. Yeah, they recently launched this. I've literally just got mine today in the post. And yeah, they launched this. They also launched like two smaller versions of it. So they launched their 9-pan and then I think their 12-pan. So the 9-pan one is £6.50, the 12-pan one is £10, and this is 23. I decided to go for the big one just because I would use the other two, but I feel like I'll get more use out of this one. Now, if you didn't know, they did already have an original bright palette. I only had the bright matte one, but thought as soon as they launched this, I thought, you know what, I think I'm gonna get it because I feel like the shimmers will be better in this one than the first bright, the normal bright one, because in the original bright palettes the shimmers weren't great, and hence why I have the matte version of it. But I thought with this one, with their shimmers being now updated, their shimmers in this one might be the newer version, so which I'm hoping they are. But yeah, this is the packaging of the palette. It did come in a black box. Like I said, this retails for £23. I love the packaging. It's nice and bright, really like it. And obviously it does have Bright 2.0 on it. You know what palette is basically. Now when you open it up, it did come with like a plastic sheet thing to cover the shades. The shades do have names, and this is the inside of the palette. Look at it. I mean, just look at it. I'm thinking of doing like a rainbow kind of look today. That's what I'm feeling. I've done a rainbow look. Well, I haven't actually uploaded the video yet, but I've done quite a few rainbow looks recently. But yeah, I mean, look at it. So the top row has a yellow. It has like some of your warmer tone oranges. The middle row, you have a white. You have some more neutral brown kind of shades. Also a couple of warm tone browns. You have two reddy kind of shades. The next two rows are more like your greens and your blues. And then your last two rows are more like purple and pink. And I just love it. Oh, I love it. Also, I believe if you purchase any of these palettes, any of the 2.0 ones, I believe they're donating the full amount to an LGBTQ. Is it LGBTQ? I think it is. Let me double check. Yes, again, they're going to be donating 100% of the net proceeds to Rainbow Migration until the end of June, which I believe they are, yeah, an LGBTQI system. So yeah, it's very nice of them to be donating the full proceeds to that charity. So yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna swatch a few of these shades. I'll swatch the shades first. We'll talk a few. Well, I'm obviously not gonna swatch the whole palette, but I'll swatch a few of the shades that really stand out to me. Okay, so here's a few of the shades. Swatch that blue. This one here feels a bit more dry, but all the other shades seem to swatch really well. The shimmers seem to swatch okay as well. I think they are similar. Some of the shimmer shades are similar to their newer formula. Some they seem okay. I don't feel like they seem like the same formula, but I feel like they still seem better than their first palette. So yeah, I'm gonna quickly go ahead. I'm gonna prime my lids, zoom you guys in, and then we are going to jump on into an eye look. So yeah, I'll be right back. Okay guys, that I am back. Yeah, I don't really know what to kind of do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the shade Shock, which is this hot pink shade here, and I'm basically just going to run that like through. You'll see where I'm going to put it, but that's basically what I'm doing with it, like that. I'll take it to about there for now. very pigmented. I mean, I can never fault any of their mattes. Then I'm going to take the shade Macaroon, which is this lighter pink shade. I'm going to start to blend out that hot pink. Then I'm going to go back into that first hot pink shade again and just build it up. And then go back into the Macaroon shade. And blend it out. Like so. Yeah. Then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a little bit of micellar water and a cotton bud. And I'm just going to clean up that area. And I'm just going to go back into, so I did take the Beautybay base. I'm basically just going to take this base again because sometimes I feel like, I like the P. Louise one, but I feel like I don't want it to be, I feel like it can be a little bit too dry in the P. Louise one and I don't really want that. So yeah. Then I'm going to jump into the shade Flame, which is this orange shade here. And I'm going to take that and I'm going to pop it basically there. But I will be going back in with like a liner to kind of separate the pink from the rainbowness that I'm going to be putting on my lid, if that makes any sense. You guys will kind of, you'll kind of see in the end, but yeah. Then I'm going to go into the shade Sunflower, which is this yellow shade here. I'm going to put that straight next to that orangey shade. Kind of like blend it into it. Don't worry, I'm going to go back in between the shades and kind of like make sure that it is more blended. Then I'm going to go back into that first orangey shade. I'm not going to take any additional product as of yet. I'm literally just going to go back into it. To try and blend it, and then I'm going back into the yellow. Try and blend it. Then I'm going to go into a green shade, and I've got another brush. And Then I'm going to go into Playground, which is this green shade here. So far, I mean, the mattes are working beautifully. Obviously, I haven't used any shimmers. But so far, all working really well together. I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't expect anything less from Beautybay, because their mattes and the shimmers have been amazing. So yeah, incredible. I'm gonna go back into the yellow just a little bit, just to like blend it into the green. So all about that blend, honestly and truly. Then I want to go into a blue, and I think I'm gonna go into Swim, which is this one here. I might need to dip into a bit of a deeper green. Not too sure, maybe a little bit. You know, I'll take the last shade first. I'm going to go into... I'm going to take the shade Throne, which is this purple shade here. Yes, I'm going to take that Throne shade. Next to it. And I'm also going to like bring it out a little bit. I'm going to like almost blend the pink kind of into it. I'm going to be going back into the blue just to kind of like neaten things up a little bit, because I feel like between the blue and the green and then the purple, that's like the most choppiest. I'm going to go back into the pink, but I'm literally going to take like no additional kind of product. Might go in with a tiny bit just then. Kind of helps with the blending, if you will. And then I'll go back into the Macaroon shade, which is a lighter pink. And almost like a blend. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead, I'm just going to go off camera, build these shades up, blend it out. I'll probably just do finish off the rest of the eye look off camera as well. But yeah, so far I'm quite happy with the shades. I feel like they have built up and blended out really well, but I just feel like I need to just fix the blue mainly. But yeah, I feel like when I've done that and I've got my lashes done, I feel like it'll look beautiful. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and do that, and then I'll be back with the finished look. Okay guys, I am back. This is the finished look. Let me know what you guys think. I really like it. It is very rainbow themed. That's kind of how I felt about this palette though. I wanted to go and do something a little bit more rainbow because it is like a bright palette. But yeah, so I didn't actually use any of the shimmers today. But if you guys want me to, I can do another video, like another testing video, and sit down and use the shimmers. But I do have to say I'm really impressed with the mattes. I mean, I wouldn't expect anything less from Beautybay because their shadows have been amazing the past few launches. I'd probably say the past year actually. Their shadows have really come through and their formula is so much better than what it used to be. But yeah, so this is the finished look. I really like it, and it is very fitting with it being Pride month. So yeah, I really like it. The only thing I would say is the purple was a little bit more patchy. It's still easy to work with, I would say. I think it just takes a little bit more work, but yeah, other than that, none of the other shades I found had a problem with. But yeah, I really like it, and I'll continue to use it. Do I feel like you need it if you've got the first bright palette? I mean, maybe not. If you do prefer the newer formula in terms of the shadows, then definitely think about picking it up because it is still an amazing palette. But if you feel like you have these shades in other palettes, maybe you don't need it, then don't pick it up. But if you're looking for a bright palette, definitely think of this one because the formula is amazing as well. I would highly recommend it. So yeah, if you guys do want me to do another look using this palette, please just let me know. Also, if you did like this video, please remember to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channels. It really helped me out. Everything else that I'm wearing on my face, I'll of course link in the description box down below as always. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!